Anderson's a great pitcher, and I don't mean no disrespect when call my shot. It's just that after my second at bat, I went in the cage. Sintron called me, and he told me a couple of things in the cage that made my swing feel great. Once again, my first two at bats were not that great. I was a little disconnected. Um, he told me what to do, how to stand at the plate. And the third at bat, I hit the liner on the sinker down back to the middle, and everything clicked there. Once that clicked, after that at bat, I went back in the cage with him. I said, "Let me feel it again," and we felt it, and I was like, "Wow, this feels good." So when I went out at bat, I told Altuve, walking off the field, I said, "I'm gonna end it." I could feel that my swing was in sync. I could feel that my rhythm was good. I could feel that I wanted to drive the ball, and I felt like I could do it. So when he threw me a fastball, I saw it good, and I was able to drive the center field like I wanted to. Yeah. So Cintron, I got back from the field. We were playing defense. Got back, and he's got this face like he's in desperation mode. Like, come, 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 come. We gotta fix you. We gotta fix you. You're doing everything wrong. You're standing at the plate wrong. That's why you're not seeing the ball. That's why you're not driving it. I'm like, okay. What do I need to do? So he's like, come in the cage. So I grab a bat, grab batting gloves, and we go in the cage. And he said, you're too closed off. Like your front shoulder is too closed off. So you got to come around the baseball. You can drive it like you want to, like you were doing. And I'm like, okay, how do I need to do? So he literally, like, I'm in the cage and I'm like this, and he literally grabs me by the shoulder. He's like, I want you right here with your hands right here. And then you do your move and you're going to drive it. So he flipped me like 10 balls. And I was like, oh, this is what I was doing. And he's like, yeah, that's right. That's what you were doing. So I went on the at-bat, a tough at-bat against a sinker baller, and he threw me a really good sinker. I think it was a ball down, and I hit a line drive back to the middle. And I was like, wow, that felt good. So, as a hitter, there's something that clicks. There's something that makes you go. And I felt like that made me click right there. And then after that bat, I came back from defense, and I said, let me feel it again. Let's go to the kitchen and let me feel it again. And when I felt that, I knew I was going to do something good my next at bat. And he even told me, he said, if you do that, you're going to go deep next at bat. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I was able to do it, man. It was special. I love that guy so much. He's helped me so much throughout my career.
And when that ball is in the air, are you conscious of what's about to happen?
Yeah, as soon as I hit it, I knew it was gone. So, I was visualizing before the at bat. I was visualizing the pitch that I wanted. I was visualizing what I wanted to do with that pitch. And, when you're facing a guy like Anderson, this is a guy that throws a fastball with 20 plus inches of hop. So I knew I had to get on top of it. My approach going to the play was see him middle out. And if the ball is here, swing over it so you can drive it and not miss it or foul it off, and drive it to that center. And that's exactly what I did. It played out really well. So, when you have the plan, that's one thing. But when it works out, that's a whole new different story. So, you get hyped, man. You enjoy the moment with your teammates.
Thank you. And Carlos, there's something magical about postseason walk-off home runs. You've hit 2 of them. How would you describe that magic? It's
surreal, man. I mean, I lose it every single time, brother. I don't know what I do. I black out. I hit the homer, and this is not planned. You know what I mean? You just react and you enjoy the moment and you try to celebrate with your teammates, man. It's really special, to be able to have 2 of them. And one last year was really special, but we're living the moment right now, so this one is even more special. So, just staying confident. We still got 2 more games to go. 2 more games to win if we want to move on to the World Series. So we got to go out there and take care of business tomorrow and forget about what happened today.
Thank you. Scott Miller.
Carlos, that was a long embrace you had with Dusty. When you hit home plate, everybody's jumping around. You guys are celebrating. And then you and Dusty embraced for a long time. What did you guys say to each other then? And what else about that moment do you remember?
Well, if you really want to know what I told him, I said, I fucking told you. That's the exact words I used. I told him before going out, I was going to end it. And, like I said before, having the plan and doing it is 2 different things. And, and I did it, and he gave me the hug. it seemed like we didn't want to let go. It was a special moment.